Kim Jong-un has been the supreme leader of North Korea since 2011, and since then, he has spent billions of dollars. From gifts to cars, he spends billions on everything and anything he wants. Most North Koreans don't make very much, yet they see their leader Kim Jong-un spending billions. But how does he spend billions exactly? This is how Kim Jong-un spends billions. Number 10. Imported liquor and food. Local liquor in North Korea is actually cheap and very available, but it apparently doesn't meet Kim Jong-un's taste. He reportedly spends on average of $30 million a year importing liquors. Don't worry, it's not just for him though. He shares it with his elite circle. He prefers whiskey and cognac, but not just any whiskey and cognac. His favorite brands are Hennessy, which can cost up to $2,145 for the best bottle, Bordeaux wine, and Crystal Champagne, of course. He also has fine taste when it comes to food. He loves to have very worldly meals. He imports pork from Denmark, caviar from Iran, melon from China, Kobe beef from Japan, coffee from Brazil, and cheese from Sweden. He apparently loves Sweden cheese to the point that he once ate so much of it, he had to step away from the public eye for some time. Number 9. Gifts for his wife. Kim Jong-un doesn't just spoil himself and his close circle of elite. He also loves to spoil his wife. Aw. He married Ri Sol-jun in 2009 and has since used state funds to buy her glamorous gifts like a Christian Dior handbag. The bag cost $1,457 in the Regent Shopping Center. Unfortunately, this is not seen as something sweet in North Korea. The problem with him spoiling his wife with such handbags is that the annual income of an average North Korean is only $1,800. So you can see where people might be a little upset. In addition, she isn't the only one he is spoiling. He also has spent $3.5 million on foreign lingerie for his pleasure squad. Number 8. Admiration of cinema. Kim Jong-un has an impressive collection of 2,000 movies on DVD. The interesting part of this collection is that it is actually illegal to import films into North Korea, and most of his collection are films from the West. He likes some American classics like Rambo, Godzilla, and Friday the 13th. He doesn't just watch these movies on any old TV. Kim has his own private luxury cinema. His private theater has 1,000 seat capacity, probably for him and his close circle of elites. It is estimated that this theater costs $200,000. Even though home theaters have become a popular thing in wealthy American homes, this cost is still higher than the average home theater. He has staff constantly working in the theater, and no private theater would be complete without constant freshly buttered popcorn. Number 7. Entertainment. Kim Jong-un definitely never wants to get bored. He has a wide range of hobbies in order to accomplish that. He has carried his father's legacy of maintaining top-quality private golf courses. And this isn't a cheap hobby by any means. To develop an average full-size golf course costs about $3 million, and then an additional $500,000 to maintain it each year. Besides golf, he is also into thoroughbred racehorses. He takes this hobby very seriously too, and doesn't skim on the budget for training facilities and upkeeping his thoroughbred horses. It's reported that 20% of the state's budget is spent on just that. That is no small number. North Korea's last publicly shared budget in 2008 was $62 million. If you don't want to do the math, that's $12.4 million just for the upkeep of the animals and their facilities. Another way he keeps entertained is by apparently buying very expensive pianos. Why have one piano when you can have over 3 dozen pianos? According to Time, each of his pianos can cost up to $64,451. He must be quite the pianist. Number 6. Love of basketball. Kim Jong-un is a huge basketball fan. His favorite team seems to be the Harlem Globetrotters. And what do you do when you have loads of money and a favorite basketball team? You pay them to visit your country and play for you. His love for basketball has led him to have many basketball celebrities as friends. One of his close friends is NBA player Dennis Rodman, who has visited North Korea many times. It's nice being friends with Kim because he treats you to fine dining experiences, serving you only the highest quality food and drink he can import. Rodman enjoyed these visits so much, he once decided to bring Kim's favorite team, the Harlem Globetrotters, with him. During this trip, the Harlem Globetrotters played an exhibition game in Pyongyang against North Korean players, which ended in a 110-point tie. The tie was probably for the best. I doubt Kim would have wanted to see the US win the game. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to slap a like on the video. Number 5. Air Force Un. Don't let his stern exterior fool you. Kim Jong-un loves a good pun. He bought a private jet and named it Air Force Un, a punny reference to the United States presidential aircraft Air Force One. Nothing like a good punny jab, I guess. Liking the finer things, he had to add some luxurious touches to his private jet. He added leather couches and crystal ashtrays for his designer cigarettes. That's right, he doesn't just smoke any brand of cigarettes, but French designer ones. In case you were wondering, his favorites are Yves Saint Laurent, which sells for $44 a pack. Anyways, back to the jet. With his luxurious touches, it's estimated that it cost him around $1.5 million. But a custom-fitted private jet wasn't enough for Kim. Too many people have those. He also spent hundreds of thousands to build himself private runways from his multiple palaces because who likes that long ride to the airport? Number 4. Expensive cars. Kim Jong-un always travels in luxury, so it's no surprise that aside from his custom-fitted private jet, he also owns hundreds of luxury cars. After all, it is said that Kim was a child prodigy that learned to drive at the age of 3. Or at least that is what is taught in the North Korean schools, according to the Telegraph report. Of course, he has a favorite brand, which is Mercedes-Benz. Since Kim is not the most liked person, and he is aware of that, he has invested a lot in armored cars for state visits. His custom luxury Benz S600 is valued at $1.7 million because of the protection tech it was equipped with. What's interesting about him having these luxury cars is that in 2006, at the request of George W. Bush's administration, the United Nations imposed a sanction to keep luxury goods out of North Korea. Seems like Kim has found a way around this sanction, and the UN has definitely noticed as they see pictures of Kim stepping out of his Mercedes-Benz limousines and his Rolls-Royce Phantom limousine. Number 3. Yacht. Air and land are not the only way Kim Jong-un travels in style. He also takes the sea in a luxurious way with his custom-designed yacht. His yacht is 200 feet and has been described by Dennis Rodman as a cross between a ferry and a Disney boat. This is a top-of-the-line Princess 95 MY yacht that Kim has decked out in Fendi interior. It is valued at $8 million. This is another purchase that could have been an infringement of the UN sanction of luxury goods. Another controversy with this yacht is that an updated version of the same yacht, the Princess 98 MY, that sells at $8.7 million, is eerily similar to Kim's. It even comes with an interior design exclusively by Italian handbag designer Fendi. This identical yacht makes the purchase and shipping of Kim's Princess very difficult to track. However, the newer 98 MY version is not yet available to buy in Asia, and only a few have been built. Number 2. Security. Kim Jong-un knows he isn't very well liked, and has also become paranoid about people going after him. At one point, he believed that the United States CIA and South Korea intelligence agency had ployed together to get him. Apparently, they paid a lumberjack $20,000 to get Kim Jong-un with a radioactive and nanopoisonous substances. This scare led him to increase his already intense security. He now has a team of a dozen martial artists who have become famous due to a video that showed them jogging alongside his car. They seem to appear every time his limo slows down, and run in a way that gives them a 360 view around Kim. One of the criteria for becoming one of these security guards is height, but not in the sense you might be thinking. They actually cannot stand taller than him. He also has 90,000 soldiers to defend him personally. He always flies with 2 decoy jets, so no one knows which one he's in. Number 1. Private toilet. If you're as rich as Kim Jong-un, why would you ever use a public restroom? Kim makes sure to bring his own private toilet wherever he goes. When he travels around, there is always a separate vehicle that serves as his mobile toilet. Jeffrey Lewis, a Daily Beast columnist, even pointed out a gold-colored porta-potty in the background of a photo of Kim. It would be no surprise if his private toilet was also made out of gold. He even brought this personal toilet with him when he went to Singapore to meet with President Trump. Some people believe this private toilet is not because of a fear of public restrooms, but more of a safety precaution. He doesn't want any intelligence agencies to attempt to glean information about his health. Or maybe with all the sweet and cheese he eats, He needs some restroom privacy. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell to never miss a video from us.